So I'm going to show you how to translate audio with live captioning. This is going to be great. So the first thing you have to do is you have to enable the accessibility menu. There's the accessibility menu, how to label it. I go under the gear right there. I go to accessibility. I click on this and I turn it on. And once I turn that on, I can click here. I can go to accessibility menu and I can go and find live captioning here and I can turn it on. Okay. Now to make adjustments for that, we really have to go down in here in the dot and I type in live captioning. You can also search in your settings, but I find this faster. And I go here and I obviously turn on live captioning. I can add languages, live translates on, and translate to. That's the language that I picked. You can see there's a whole bunch there that you can choose from. Okay, now here's the catch with live captioning. It doesn't translate what I'm saying, but it will translate what somebody else is saying. So, for instance, Google Meet. I can go into Google Meet and I can go into settings and I go into closed captioning and well, this translated captioning, which I do in another video, I can translate into Chinese. But if I put in live captioning, it will work. It will work, but it will only work on somebody else's voice. When I'm talking, it won't work, but it'll work when the other person is talking. And there's a ton of languages it translates into. So now I have live captioning on. And since I'm showing that it's not going to translate what I'm saying, let me show you where it does translate. So I'll go into a YouTube video and I'll hit play. Now you can't hear me talking in the video because the sound for the video isn't on, but it's translating what I'm saying in this recorded video into, I believe, Bulgarian. If that's the language, into another language. Okay, and now when I go to my video over here, which is a previous video that I made, and I hit play on it, you can't hear me talking in that video, but you can see there. So the idea with live captioning is that it will translate in Google Meet what the other person is saying, not what you're saying. It will translate video. It will translate podcasts from English into another language. And the idea is that if you have a class using a podcast or a video, it can record in another language. If you're in Google Meet, when the other people are talking in English, it can then translate it into the language of the English language learner that might not be totally proficient in English. And it comes with Google, and it's awesome. So that's in a nutshell how to use live caption. I'm John O'Sullivan. Thank you very much.